Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Monday, July 28th, 2025. With you as always, I'm War and Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling. And this is Monday Night Havoc. The aftershocks from blood, sweat, and tears still reverberating through All-Star Pro Wrestling. And here tonight, kicking things off on Monday Night Havoc, the Soldier of Fortune. The Soldier of Fortune, winner of the 2025 Brawl for It All tournament, a mainstay here on Monday Night Havoc, the inaugural and two-time World Television Champion, the freelance mercenary, the Soldier of Fortune, Staff Sergeant Samuel M. Magnum. And his opponent,
representing the Wolfpack from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Savage, John Robb.
And going head to head with Sergeant Magnum, the Red Wolf running loose here on Havoc, the Savage Wolf, John Robb, recently making the jump over from Power Driver. Robb on a bit of a cold streak with a rocky start to the cycle. John Robb trying to shake things up, trying to take down the top name here on Havoc. Bringing the big hurt from Fort Worth, the Savage One, John Robb. Sam Magnum, John Robb. One-on-one action, and we underway. In the heavyweight division, Magnum going up top, but getting too much air there. And Robb gonna take advantage. The Savage One coming in on a 2-fight losing streak. Magnum also coming in, dropping his last 2 as well. Do or die, sink or swim situation. Both individuals facing here. Ooh, and the big spear. The Savage One running right into it. Magnum got a wide open Robb. And now continuing to maintain the advantage. Sam Magnum dropping the big Texan down the ringside. Going up top now. Magnum calling this shot. Ready to strike from 15 feet in the air with the drop kick. Magnum now trying to work over his opponent. Reverse quick kick to the head. Magnum working the combination. Robb firing back. Snake eyes off the apron. Oh, and another spear. Robb leaving himself wide open once again, and Magnum taking full advantage. Magnum, tactical in nature, stalking his opponent. Back inside the ring. And the referee trying to keep Magnum at bay. Meanwhile, Robb taking a powder down the ringside. Taking a leap of faith and it not paying off. John Robb now back with the advantage. Back inside the ring, Rob. Hard right hand turning Magnum inside out. Following up with a nasty forearm to the back of the neck. Rob trying to string together some meaningful offense. Magnum having other ideas and a third spear delivered. A fired up, highly motivated Samuel M. Magnum dropping the hammer. Big leaping cutter. Irish whip into the ropes. Oh! Looking for a rolling thunder or something or other. Eating a super kick in his place. And John Robb with that nasty, devastating half-and-half suplex. Dropping Magnum on his head, only doing for the counter two. Panted Sam Magnum going up top for the OG cutter. Starting to find his groove now. Magnum ready to take to the skies once again, delivering a fourth spear. Sergeant Magnum, the soldier of fortune, catching him with that rolling cutter into the cover for the win. Rob still able to kick out at two. Really pushing the pace. Sam Magnum really laying on the offense. The aerial attack starting to come to fruition. And a nearly unresponsive, I should say, John Robb just taking on all the offense. Robb might be out, guys. I don't know, he might be injured. The referee might need to step in, check on this competitor, because Sam Magnum doling out the heavy offense, and Rob just taking it. I wouldn't even say in stride. Magnum now, ready to put this one to rest once and for all. God damn. Wow. What the fuck? What was that? What was that all about? That was crazy. John Robb, you need to hit the PC immediately. Dude. Right. That was absolutely insane. One star. No, I'm playing. No, that was weird. That was a really weird match, though. But highly motivated Sam Magnum showing up to work. What the fuck is up with this screen pattern here? The green is nasty work.
Here is your winner, Sergeant Sam Magnum.
Sam Magnum, we might have to talk about your moveset, buddy. I tried to do it because, like, I try to reset a couple of things because you know how, like, on the menu screen, it would show like the generic WWF screen. I was like, I don't like that shit. Yeah, show my age saying WWF. Anyways, so I went in and changed a couple of things, and I guess I must have picked the hardcore filter thing. That was 4 stars, really? Huh. Okay. We'll let it ride then. That's cool. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, we might got to check on John Robb. Buster, go holler at your boy, man. I need to have a Red Wolves intervention. Tell him to get the update with the tattoos anyway. That's probably what's wrong with him. Listen, we're moving on to women's division. Selena Blaze, coming off a fucking crazy performance last week, ready to keep that momentum rolling. Going one-on-one with the Psycho, Britt Graves. Let's do it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Trailblazers from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, a luchador, Selena Blaze.
And the future burns bright for this young lady right here, Selena Blaze. Really stepping up in recent weeks. Delivering some big moments. And the Lady Luchador ready to take to the ring one more time.
And her opponent from North Carolina,
The Psycho, Britt Graves, the Hellraiser, ready to take to the square circle once again. And this is a very dominant, very intense individual, a North Carolina native, lives by one motto: take no prisoners. Coming just moments away in that epic, insane #1 contenders match just 2 weeks ago, Graves re-emerged for the first time since. That absolute banger, they injured both performers. Brittany Graves, ready for some one-on-one action. Selena Blaze, Britt Graves, one-on-one action, and we underway. The women's division turned upside down and inside out this past weekend of blood, sweat, and tears with the Maya Bryant taking down Callie Rage to claim her first Women's World Championship, making her double champ and Grand Slam champion all in one fell swoop. Those Graves and Blaze creeping on the come up. The field is wide open. And one of these two ladies, oh shit, might possibly be the next challenger for that championship. Last time, Graves and Bryant stepped inside this very ring together. There was the explosion. Heads did roll. It was absolutely insane. Who, Brittany? Big combination. Graves now tying up Blaze. Standing side headlock, really cranking it. Blaze. Normally the speedster, not really used to seeing her working this grappling style. No doubt, trying to lull Graves into false sense of security. But Graves, a master of mind games herself. Nice sidestep, avoiding the springboard, but cannot avoid the victory roll super kick combination. Blaze trying to get hopping and popping, but Graves trying to assert her dominance, slapping on the submission hold early. Combo breaker by Graves. Ooh, the Blaze showing off that speed now. Just outpacing her opponent. The brutal luchadores. And overcommitting on that springboard. Graves taking advantage. Quick 1 count, that's about it, but Brick Graves still in the driver's seat. Reverse fest in this matchup. And the men could definitely take note, because every time these All-Stars step into the square circle, they deliver in a big way. Big spear in the corner. Blaze for the win. Only good for the count of 1. Graves rolling out the reset. Blaze giving no quarter to her opponent. Still keeping the pressure on. Pushing the pace. Dictating the flow of the match. Now using the environment to her position. Being the aggressive fighter here, Selena Blaze perched on the top rope in the luchador. Flying with the big Meteora. Damn, Selena. She not fucking around tonight. Talking some trash, and Graves finding herself on the receiving end of a certifiable mugging. The unanswered offense continues. Graves finally able to stop the bleeding. Oh, and returning the favor. Stumbling the elbow. Ref count up to 10 now. We are halfway through. Not even an inkling of interest on trying to get back inside the ring. Graves back inside the ring. Oh, shit. Damn. Damn. That's how you feel? And Graves walking right into it. Lots of telegraph on that one. Hard to feel bad for her. Selena Blaze with that patented Joker Slam. A staple maneuver of Big Brother Bishop. You see down at ringside for the win. Oh my God, only go for the count of 2. What started out as a series back and forth, all of a sudden becoming a one-sided affair. Oh shit, but out of nowhere, that grave digger scissors kick. Only good for the count of 2. Momentum shifting now. Tides are turning. Graves taking control. In the rear naked choke, cinched in tight before entering position by the former Fight Night champion. Gonna force the rope break. Veteran instincts now kicking in. Graves dragging Blaze to the center of the ring. Gonna slap on another submission attempt. And Anaconda Vice trying to force the tap. And after the valiant effort, after the vicious fight put up, Selena Blaze forced the tap. Just like that. Brick Graves weathering the storm, surviving the fire brought by Blaze, and continuing to make her case. She wants a shot at that coveted Women's World Championship. And by putting on performances like that, it's hard to argue the case. Selena Blaze, your story's not over yet. It was one hell of a fight. She put the absolute flu-flops on that gal.
Here is your winner, Britt Graves.
But in the end, Britt Graves rising to the occasion, picking up the dub. See, that match was far better than the previous match. 3.5. Who's rating this shit? Let's keep it moving. Yes, the return you've been waiting on. The Riot Maker, Stillwater's favorite son, Adrian Danger, former world's heavyweight champion, finally making his return to ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling to save us.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Stillwater, weighing in at 222 pounds, the X Factor, Adrian Danger. And his opponent, from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, Xander Spirit
Oh shit, that's why. I'm sitting there commentating the whole damn time. Danger. Off the hoop-de-doo with the drop kick. My bad, man. That makes a lot of sense. I'm sitting there calling my heart out too. I was getting in it. Adrian Youngblood. Drag on. Oh shit, walking right back into it. Danger. Man, that spot, dude. There were some serious spots I was calling hard. I was trying to win that inning with this match right here. Going up top, Adrian Danger lined up, double axe handle smash, dropping Dragon in this match. Starting to feel a bit personal. Dragon been grinding all season, taking on one of the toughest schedules of anyone. Fighting big names week in and week out, defying expectations, grinding, working hard, standing senton, crushing Danger underneath him. I think that just because Danger had an early run in the company early on, he could just walk back in here and cut the line. No. Youngblood looking to leave the legend lying. Holding the high ground now, the human highlight reel. Really coming into his own here late in season 3, early in season 3. Preventing Danger from re-entering the ring, circling. Youngblood locked in, extremely motivated, but so is returning Adrian Danger, the Riot Maker, Stillwater's favorite son, the former World Heavyweight Champion. Making the return, said he saw signs of a decaying All-Star Pro and back to rebuild a company he left in good standing. After more than 6 months of action. Ooh! The sidestep for the reverse quick kick to the head. Both these men wanted. Big time stunner. Drag on into the corner. Trying to spoil the return of Adrian Danger. And just like that, it is all over. Drag on the human highlight reel. Adrian Youngblood says, no, sir. This is my time. Your time is up. My time is now. And we watched this young man come up from nothing but from a spot monkey last season. Coming to his own. Drag on now. A solidified contender. This man can bring it. And he does bring it every single time. Like I mentioned during the match. He's taken on one of the toughest schedules in recent occasion on multiple occasions. Ruining the debut of Adrian Danger. And after that big win last week,
Here is your winner.
I believe that's the beginning of another streak for this man right here, the human highlight reel. Drag on. Putting it down. Good game. See, I don't understand these star ratings, man. That match was fire. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Moving right along. Two veterans in season 2. Shit, Kabuki and Day 1 original. Yeah, the Machine, Keith Ali, set to go one-on-one with the Buzzsaw Dragon. Fresh off a run with the Tag Team Championships. Kabuki eyeballing singles competition Mike got his eye on that World Heavyweight Championship. Keith Ali, another tough customer, with that mean promo work and just as mean in-ring work. It's about to go down.
Weighing in at 207 pounds, the Machine, Keith Ali.
Champs Row in the building, bringing the Iron Order, the Machine, Keith Ali, war-torn veteran, that fight night experience last winter, going to war with the likes of Don Wildside and me and Mike Shields over that then Fight Night World Championship. Also another recent return, the Machine, ready to make some waves.
And his opponent, representing the Spitfire Warriors.
He looks hard as fuck like that.
Japan, weighing in at 275 pounds,
The Kabuki Dragon, former World TV Champion, former Hardcore Champion, the former World Tag Team Champion. This man, a day one original, an OG in the game. This is Unk. In the renaissance of his career, operating at the highest level. At this stage in his career, the longevity, the skill, absolutely incredible. Widely known as one of the best strikers in the game, the Kabuki Dragon, ready for one-on-one action. Keith Ali, Kabuki Dragon. One, fall to a finish, and we underway. Oh shit, straight out the gate. Ali with a big boot right in the face. Hey, how are you? You say you're the best striker in the game. Let's put it to the test. Ali working that striking game with that ground and pound. The Machine, unrelenting early on, going gung-ho for the gusto. Kabuki firing right back with the big moonsault. And the Dragon already cutting corners. The honorable Kabuki Dragon. Never met a rule in his lifetime that he wouldn't have been. But as the old saying goes, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. It's that old school mentality. Buzzsaw Senior now, trying to chop down Keith Ali, but the Machine firing back with a combination of his own. This was more akin to a fight than a wrestling match, kickboxing fight, if you will. The OG Dragon holding the high ground. The Machine gonna join him back inside the ring. Hard right hand, turning the Dragon inside out. Reverse back elbow. And the strike fest continuing. I don't know if there's been one damn grapple in this entire matchup. Big combination. Ali with the hammerlock scoop slam. Welcome to the show if you're just now joining us. The return show off the back of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. We got Keys Ali, the Machine, going one-on-one with the Buzzsaw Dragon. Kabuki Dragon. And Ali taking some time to soak it all in. Gonna join Kabuki down the ringside. Maybe a mistake, maybe not. Slamming Kabuki hard in that barricade. The Dragon firing back with a nasty combination. Hoisted up in a fireman's carry. Kabuki ready to do some damage. Ramming Ali back first into that barricade. Now going up top. Dragon with his target acquired, ready to take the sky. Big double axe handle from the top rope. The OG Dragon with a short slingshot kick from the apron. Now sizing up his opponent, laying in wait, ready to strike. Big back elbow, enziguri combination. And Ali now staying down for long. The Machine setting up. The Machine with a screwdriver. Into the cover, Keys Ali looking to make short work of the Kabuki Dragon. But Old School having none of it. His capacity crowd on their feet. So there's action going on the side of the ring. Ali stomping away. And it wouldn't be HAVOK with a good old-fashioned Monday night special, driving a pair of knees directly into the kidneys and snapping the fingers. Ali with that beautiful disaster roundhouse kick off the springboard, going up top now. The Machine dialed in. Avalanche neckbreaker into the cover. With the hook of the outside leg, referee in position for the win, only good for the count of 2. Face first into the top turnbuckle. Kabuki firing back. Oh, the crucifix. He got the crucifix. Kabuki trying to steal one, only good for the count of 1. Ooh, Ali wasting no time. Luring Kabuki in. Another fight ensues. Down around the ring is a dangerous environment. Kabuki getting his match back inside the ring. But much to his own dismay, Ali setting up once again. The screwdriver delivered into the cover for the win. Keys Ali only good for the count of 2. This bloodthirsty crowd, they said they want to see it one more time. And I might take just that to get the job done. Ali off the slingshot 450 splash. Now firmly in the driver's seat, Kabuki saying, nah, final flash knee strike. It is amazing at his age, his time in the business, with all the injuries, with all the fatigue, Kabuki is still able to operate at this level. But this time about a year ago, he was on hiatus, contemplating retirement. And since the return, Kabuki has been delivering, capturing not only the tag team title alongside his son, but also the hardcore and TV championships. Oh, for putting that striking claim to the test once again. Ali with the black mass, and just like that, it is all over. Keys Ali, the Kabuki Dragon, putting on a banger of a performance here. In a striking heavy wrestling match. Coming off a loss last week. And another banger. Ali back in the winner's circle. Kabuki, though, much like this past Saturday at Blood, Sweat, and Tears, still looking amazing in defeat. But that screwdriver, planting him in the canvas, it was enough to soften him up for that springboard 450. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, the black mass to a dazed and confused Kabuki Dragon, leading to the 1, 2, 3, and your winner.
Here is your winner,
Keys Ali. The landscape on Havok is changing, with Terrible Tito still in that dominant reign. Competitors are scrambling for the open #1 contender shot later on this month. We'll burn that bridge when we come across it. And once again, Dave Meltzer, why are you rating these matches? You got the game fucked up, my guy. Let's keep it moving. Moving along, we got the former Underground champion going head-to-head with the Elite Beast, Damian Briggs. One-on-one contest between two, the hottest stars that Monday Night has seen in quite some time. Roscoe Wallace, Damian Briggs, one-on-one action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 222 pounds, the Prodigy R.
It's showtime. The Prodigy, Roscoe Wallace, the former Underground champion, in his first match post-Underground period. Back on Havok, ready to fight, ready to go one-on-one with the Elite Beast. And this is another guy who we saw shades of greatness in Season 2, but really climb the ladder and rise to the occasion here in Season 3. And you hear the bell tolling in the background, that's not a coincidence. I mean, it is. But also, I would not want to be in Roscoe Wallace's shoes right now. This is one pissed off Damian Briggs, the Elite Beast, going head to head with Terrible Tito in the main event of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And not to play spoiler, you see he's championship free.
New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Damian the Beast Briggs.
Another valiant effort. But the reign of Terrible Tito continues. Damian Briggs, not one to be deterred. Right back on that horse. Right back in that ring. Right back in the fight. The Long Island native, former national heavyweight champion, former world tag team champion, former world television champion, Damian Briggs, still with one of the best winning percentages in the entire league. Ready for a first time ever meeting with the Prodigy. Roscoe Wallace. Damian Briggs. One-on-one action and we underway. The Elite Beast coming in swinging. The hard knee, dropping the elbows. A little face scrape for good measure. Briggs with a deadlift claw hold slam. And the Dominator. Wallace firing back with the float over Alabama slam. Trying to stop the bleeding now. Wallace, though, whipping the springboard. And Briggs, once again, with the big opportunity. But Wallace turning the tables with the reverse bulldog. Briggs might be laser focused here in this matchup following Saturday's events. Conversely, he might be a little distracted here. Wallace might be able to use to his advantage. The Briggs needs to do is channel all that rage and not become distracted and focus on the task at hand. Oh shit, big time casket drop. And it seems that's what he's doing. Wallace, on the other hand, needs to continue to frustrate Briggs. Use that speedy style and keep the big man off base, like the sidestep right there, and then tying him up. Briggs gonna force Wallace back to the ropes, and Wallace, with the cheap shot, the throw thrust. Wallace go Wallace. And Briggs gonna make him pay for it with a big combination. The Elite Beast. In no move for games tonight. Damian Briggs. Getting all the air, winding all the way up for that European uppercut. Off the slingshot, in fact. Goddamn, Briggs. Stall him out, man. Hey, man, come on. Stall him out, Debo. Oh, Wallace with some innovative offense there. Catching everybody off guard. Jawing at the referee, and Briggs once again going to take advantage of the misstep, but Wallace was ready for him, almost like he lured him in. Irish whip, Briggs in control, and a shoulder tackle. Going to send Roscoe Wallace tumbling down the ringside, the Prodigy now. Trying to make it back inside the ring, and Briggs with a little misdirection. Oh, but Wallace able to keep his eyes on the prize. Nasty combination of knife-edge chops. Ooh, but Briggs unleashing the power with that claw hold. We're back to square one. Back to a stalemate. The shoulder tackle. Briggs getting the guard up. And back in control once again. Briggs taking his time. Going to hang Wallace out the dry on the top rope. Damian Briggs in the cover. Nonchalant pin for the win. Should have hooked the leg. The lack of respect being shown by Briggs, or not even attempting to hook the leg. And the brain buster delivered. Damian Briggs out for blood here tonight. But Wallace, crafty as ever, taking Briggs for the ride on the electric chair into the face buster. Setting up, float over. Big time, Uranagi. And gonna follow it up with a senton too. Wallace stringing together some offense. And that big flipping DDT from the former Underground champion. But instead of going for the cover. Looking to dish out some more damage. Roscoe Wallace all the way up top. High risk, high reward, and there was a lot of risk, no reward there. Wallace smashing into the canvas. But still, somehow, it was like a miracle with the advantage. At least momentarily, but Big Briggs firing back with a nasty spear. This man is absolutely snapped, ladies and gentlemen. Wallace capitalizing off the raid, delivering another float over. Alabama slam. The Prodigy zeroed in. Trying to push the pace. But it's Damian Briggs with the deadlift, Yakuza cutter, into the cover, after bloodying his opponent, only good for the count of 2. Yes, indeed, friends, fight forever. Briggs now trying to pick his opponent apart. Wallace now, desperation setting in, and I don't have no idea how that move busted Briggs open. But Briggs bloody now too. He must have bit his tooth, bit his lip, bit his tooth. Wallace with the trick knee shot. Briggs with a reverse quick kick to the head. We are in deep water here. Both men bloody. Briggs going upstairs. Big man ready to fly the high cross body, Damian Briggs. Don't see him take flight very often, but when he does, he means business. Now in the corner, set up, ready to put this thing to rest. A punt kick, Briggs into the cover for the win. Damian Briggs only gives the count of 2. Oh shit, and wasting no time, slapping on a submission on Briggs. Gonna force the tap. And just like that, it is all over. That was a pissed off Damian Briggs. The elite beast. Coming in, all guns blazing. Taking all that frustration out on Wallace. And I'm sure some of that was meant for and a message for Terrible Tito. If this guy showed up on Saturday night, we might be having a different narrative right now. Briggs giving Wallace that work. And after the kick out, immediately slapping on that submission hold. Masterful work right there. Damian Briggs off to the races. Kick off this new cycle. Amazing match. Let's keep it moving. I still feel like they've been underrepresented in all our matches here this evening. I'm just saying. Moving along though, we got champion versus champion of sorts. Winner of the 2025 Apex Tournament, Lil Devil, going one-on-one with the brand new Grand Prix champion. Non-title action, of course, J-Rock. It's about to go down. The gang's all here, standing tight and strong on Monday Night Havoc, showing solidarity. Dripped in gold, the young Titans ready to get to business. Underground champion Dominic Jason, Fight Night champion Himma Rose, AJ Albright, and the Apex champion, Lil Devil. These are the new Titans.
Champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the tribe from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 237 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Action Champion, Little T-Man.
Damn, Devil's Mask goes so fucking hard. You know, it's just wild to me, the comeuppance that we've seen in the Titans since the change in leadership. The Mama Bear, the First Lady, Himma Rose. The mastermind behind it all, AJ Albright. Former World Heavyweight Champion, Lil Devil. Of course, the dastardly, dirty Dominic Jason. Titans in the building. Hashtag Titan Strong. Hashtag Dripped in Gold. If Nagasaki can see them now, huh?
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Grand Prix Champion, Showstopper J-Rock.
The Showstopper, the Strongman, the Berserker, the Day One Original, and the reigning, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Grand Prix Champion, Jason Rocketh Jr. This man was on the very first episode of Main Event, the hard-hitting heavyweight and paying his dues, putting on the bangers, earning his keep. And now for the first time, holding gold here in All-Star Pro Wrestling, J-Rock, ready to roll, son. Little Devil. J-Rock. One-on-one action and we underway. Devil went straight out the gate, working a combination. And straight to the springboard after dropping Rock immediately into the submission hold, testing the water. The H-lock. Devil. The Bullet Club alumni feeling it. Winning that 2025 Apex tournament back in Japan. Devil and the Titans of a whole have been on the tear. They've been on a roll. Oh, nice head movement. Devil avoiding the right hand and a tie up Rock once again. The Rock, the powerhouse. That's one thing you don't want to do. You'll be standing and grappling with this man right here. Cranking that headlock, Little Devil. No, did you see that? That top turnbuckle pad just randomly fell off. Devil into the cover. Rock able to kick before the ref can even start the count. Rock, on the offensive. But caught with a super kick, missing the whip. On the springboard moonsault, no money. J-Rock taking control. Isolating the arm, stomping the fingers, the Grand Prix champion. On a winning streak of his own. Picking up the win in his last 3 fights, the day one original, J-Rock. And what arguably might be his toughest match to date of the season. Little Devil, the top tier main event contender. And taking his head off with that buckshot lariat, the young Titan. Dialed in. Reverse back elbow. Rock saw it coming. Able to make the adjustment. Irish whip into the ropes. And being a little over aggressive. Oh shit, Devil. Got the moves here tonight. I see you. Reverse off the ends of Guri. Little Devil. Gonna join Rock down in ringside with the Grand Prix champion. A little quicker on the take this time. And Rock now. Ready to get back to that power base. Talking trash. J-Rock with those clubbing blows. All the way from the top rope with that rolling blockbuster. Little Devil bringing the heat. Ooh, was trying to drop the hammer. But got one delivered. Fighter from underneath. J-Rod, the Grand Prix champion, said he did not make it this far. By resting on his laurels in the short arm clothesline. By Little Devil, turning him inside out. Devil. Rock with the reversal. Back inside the ring, the Grand Prix champion now with the advantage. J-Rock rushing in, and Devil gonna take his head off with that clothesline from hell. Into the cover for the win. Holy, good for the count of 2. You know, I don't know what's going on here. His turnbuckle pad keeps falling off. The ring crew needs to get retrained on how to do the damn job. Into the cover. Devil off that springboard, shooting star press, only good for the count of 2. That's a good question. Where in the hell is Nagasaki? And another one. Another one. And another one. Little Devil. Smelling blood in the water, looking to close in for the kill, but Rock popping back to life. Now in exchange of blows, standing toe-to-toe, the Apex champion, the Grand Prix champion. And Rock with a series of unanswered blows. Devil firing back though. Devil says bring it on. Rock says bring it on. They're both gonna bring it on. Devil with the recovery. Devil with the BFT for the win. Little Devil only good for the count of 2. You see the desperation. You see the emotion from the Titans down at ringside. Dominic Jackson looks like he can't be bothered though. He don't give a shit. The big stop. And immediately racing into the cover. Little Devil for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Awesome matchup. These two guys pulling no punches. But Devil with the hellish rebuke here tonight. Came in standing on business. And see, man, this goes back to the same thing. It's like every damn week. It's the same fucking 4 guys. Can we get some separation here? And Dragon's in the list now. So we got fucking Sam Mack, Damian Briggs, Little Devil, Total Harrington, Dragon. Fucking, y'all don't make it easy for me on Havoc. I'll tell you one thing. Y'all 5'4" motherfuckers, man. Didn't really need all the Titans out here. I noticed they all had titles. I was like, we got to see that in action. For somebody losing one of their titles. And Moreau's got to vacate what's the name anyway. See, Brian Alvarez rating these matches and shit. I feel like none of these matches have been below 4 stars here this evening. That's just me. I'm going to throw that out there. Now we got a chance, though. Tag team division. We got the Gate Crashers going head-to-head with the brand new World Tag Team Champions, Divine Punishment. Tag team action. You already know what time it is. It's about to go down.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 442 pounds, Marvelous Miller Sullivan and Tenacious Trevor Fry, the Gate Crashers.
The mustachioed, Marvelous Miller Sullivan. The Tenacious Trevor Fry, former World Tag Team Champions. They've been with us for a long time, folks. The Gate Crashers. Ready to go head-to-head with the Tag Team Champions. And I don't believe these two tag teams have had a matchup yet. But that fact changes here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you your brand new World Tag Team Champions. The Divine Weapon, Shan Leon, Juan, Fallen Punishment Lopez, Divine Punishment in the building.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 505 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, the Punisher, Juan Lopez, and Shane
After wrecking shop, running through the tag team division, an inevitable run up to the World Tag Team Championship. And here they stand before you, the reigning, undisputed World Tag Team Champions, Divine Punishment of the Kings of the Fallen Throne. We got Miller Sullivan kicking us off with Juan Lopez, this tag team match. Big man, Lopez. Bringing that brute power. In that deceptive speed. To the square circle. Big pun. Bringing the fight right to Sullivan. Lopez now stomping away at Sullivan with no retort. No disqualifications, no countouts in this matchup. And Punishment more than happy to take advantage of the no disqualification rule set. Sullivan turned the table with Irish Whip, looking for the tag team action there. But Lopez will not be denied here this evening. Hanging out in the wrong neighborhood, gonna cost him. Tag is made. The young, tenacious Trevor Fry checking into the match. Fry, the younger of the two, the student of the game. Trying to see if he can make some headway against the massive Big Pun. Rolling monkey flip, Punisher. Wide open for business. Fry with the high cross body. You see how quick Leon got in and break up the pinning attempt. Was not needed. Fry with the advantage. Irish Whip into the corner. Incoming tag team action. The Gate Crashers ready to smash through. Nice assisted stomp. Sullivan, the legal man. Lopez trying not anymore to be the legal man. Leon tagged in. Taking a leap of faith. Gonna cost him. Now the divine weapon. The righteous paladin, Shan Leon. Taking it for the ride. Big swing. Big boot right across the jaw. Sullivan. Brilliant tag team wrestling on display by the Gate Crashers. Trying to keep the World Tag Team Champions off guard and out of balance. Cutting off the ring. Making quick tags. Working in tandem. Table set now. Sullivan gonna make the tag again. And now it's Leon trying to fight off the offense from the numbers game. The marvelous Miller Sullivan doing some furniture shopping underneath the ring. Got the best friend Okendo. And I ain't talking about Nagasaki trying to wear out Leon now. Sullivan. Leon with the well-timed reversal. Irish Whip. Shan Leon. About to put Sullivan through hell. And through a table. Trying to make the tag, but cut off in the pass. The divine weapon now. Irish Whip into the corner. Tag is made. Divine Punishment said it's our turn to engage in some tag team wrestling. The broken table. The splinter kendo stick. the war-torn bodies. And this match is only like 5 minutes old. Violence ensuing early in this one, folks. And Fry playing Captain Savaho. And Lopez was locked in on Sullivan. Now turned his focus to recently tagged in Trevor Fry. Both members of the Gatecrashers line into the cover. Holy good for the count of 1. Yes, my friends, tag team wrestling indeed. Lopez. Oh, Fry. Giving Lopez all he can handle, working that ground and pound. Trevor Fry. Bringing the fight to the big man. Been way back since season 1. Since the Gatecrashers have even had a sniff at the tag team championships. But put on a fight like this against the reigning champions. And sticking to the plan, working those tag team tactics. It might be sooner rather than later. Of course, you got the brutal luchadors waiting in the wings. Of course, I'm sure the Dragons eager for a rematch. Speaking of rematches, you got Logo Terribles, the team that never got the rematch. Tag team division here on Monday Night Havoc heating up is the TRDL. Shan Leon tagged in off the apron, hard knee strike, gonna drop Fry. Fry makes the tag, here comes Sullivan. Rock turned inside out, but a reverse back elbow. Now Leon with the reversal. Leon, Irish whip into the ropes with the advantage, leapfrog over the top. With a standing drop kick, swatted aside, with a super kick, nice sidestep. Sullivan with the low blow, cup check time. Into the cover. Miller Sullivan for the win. Close near fall of the low blow. Leon with the standing reverse drop down DDT. Tag is made. Big Lopez. Check it back in to an already fallen Miller Sullivan. Big pun. Big time choke slam. Lopez says he's ready to feast, setting that table. Nasty, the sacrifice. Trying to choke his opponent out quite literally. Oh shit, and coming in for the save. He's gonna pay for not minding his own business. Fry laid out. Sullivan said, I'm gonna do it on my own, damn it. Working over Lopez in the corner. The marvelous Miller Sullivan. He's got daylight, he's got room to work, and he's got a kendo stick in his hand. He's gonna take it right to work on Shan Leon. But getting out of the ring in this neighborhood might not have been the best bet. Hey, yo, homie, where you from, bro? Wait, where you from, bro? see the war-torn body of Sullivan. Now at the mercy. Oh, he was trying to dig in the tights. A divine punishment. The World Tag Team Champions mugging this man. He might be going through another table. Damn, Sean Leon said, I'm Batman, damn it. He just standing there, baseball bat in hand, ready to wear that motherfucker out. Oh, shit. Sullivan said, let me get there. Swinging side slam, one on top of the table for the win. Lopez only good for the count of 2. Nice leg lace takedown, really torquing that knee. Miller Sullivan with the Irish whip into the corner. Trying to be fancy. Gonna cost him. Irish whip in the corner. Oh, nice regal plex. Miller Sullivan with another close near fall. Gatecrasher showing up here tonight. With the shift in the tag team division, trying to take advantage of the shakeup is Sullivan. With that cutthroat neck breaker into the cover for the win. Miller Sullivan only good for the count of 2. Sullivan, instead of making the tag, opting to grab that baseball bat. He said it's peanut butter jelly time, and Lopez just pissed off by that. Irish whip reversal though. Sullivan still with the advantage. Sullivan surveying the situation, taking his time, and another cutthroat neck breaker into the cover. Miller Sullivan, the Gatecrashers for the win. And once again, Lopez saying, fuck you. Reverse of the Irish whip. Big combination. Sullivan might be out on his feet. And a big time slam right on top of the table in the submission hold. And Sullivan Sullivan not gonna tap. Reverse of the Irish whip. And Big Pun got the claw hold cinched in, and that's gonna be enough for the tap. And just like that, it is all over. What a match. Holy cow. These dudes brought it. For a tag team, it's been an afterthought for many a moon. The Gatecrashers tried to kick in the damn door. Taking the World Tag Team Champions to the test. You can tell it's a good match when the replays be long as fuck like that too. Simply amazing. That's a fucking, yeah, that was a heater right there. Yeah, that was a banger right there. Both teams bringing the business Sullivan tries he might. Two of them cutthroat neck breakers still was not enough to hold down the big man. But big pun.
Here are your winners. The Punisher, Juan Lopez, and Shane Leon. The Dangerous Alliance.
Divine punishment, bringing divine justice here to Monday Night Havoc. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your reigning World Tag Team Champions. Let's keep it moving. Awesome match, guys. That was amazing. That was a drama-filled matchup right there. Oh, shit, is it co-main event time already? Well, looks like it's co-main event time already. The ladies in action. Two of the top stars in the business here today. Former Women's World Champion Madison Death going head-to-head with the current Women's World Champion, Maya Bryant.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Battle Creek, Michigan, Madison Death.
The lady in red, decked out in black tonight, says she's ready to go one-on-one with the champ. Madison Death came into season 3 as the reigning Women's World Champion on this show, picking up the win over Dirty Diana at the Show of All Shows, the All-Star Classic. The original Queen of the Ring here on Monday Night Havoc. Now for a bit of a rocky season. Death find herself with the opportunity to go one-on-one with the champ in non-title action. But hear me out, though. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor, it is my duty to introduce to you
Representing the Faces of Fear from Los Angeles, California, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's World Champion and one half of the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions, Amaya the Blueprint Bryant.
You know, my grandma really would have liked to have done my job right here. Thank you for ruining this. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most dominant stars, male or female, bar none, in the entire company. Damn. Thanks, my groom. You're an asshole. Madison Death. Amaya Bryant. One-on-one action, and we underway. This chick got some of the accolades. And announcer doing his job. I can't even kiss her ass on the way out to the ring. It's incredible. The amazing run of Amaya Bryant began way back last season. This woman came into the league, went on a run, won the Fight Night Championship, completed that challenge, cashed it in successfully, went on the Power Driver, cleared, led the division. In fact, in the calendar year, in the calendar season of season 2, one singular loss on her record. You hear me? Came into season 3 as the champ already. Can't make none of this shit up. Dropping the championship at last man standing. But in the meantime, continuing to set accolades. Continuing to becoming the face of women's wrestling. The blueprint is now the true print. It can no longer be denied. Picking up the women's tag team championships, and then this past Saturday at Blood, Sweat, and Tears, going head to head in one of the biggest matches All-Star Pro Wrestling could ever put together. Kelly Ray, Amaya Bryant, in a battle for the ages. Bryant, of course, rising to the top like the cream always does, becoming your double champion, your Grand Slam champion. Only woman on the league to accomplish that feat. In fact, the third member, bar none, of the roster to reach Grand Slam status. Now I'm sitting running my match. I got a match going on. Running my mouth, I got a match going on. You call the action. I just had to give flowers. I had to give the flowers to the Blueprint. Now, meanwhile, while I've been running my mouth, there's been a brawl going on, a fight ensuing. Amaya Bryant, Madison Death, now split out to ringside. And these two hard-hitting, top caliber, all-stars, going to blows. Got the arms trapped, dribbling the head. Off that arena floor, Bryant, fresh off one of the biggest matches, could have easily took the night off. But out there instead to come out here and put on a show for you fans. Or probably wanted to show off both the titles live on TV. Or maybe just wanted to keep active and not get no rust and everything. I can respect all three. But Death, looking to be the spoiler here this evening. Got caught trying to remove that top turnbuckle pad, and Bryant gonna make her pay for it. 2 belts, Bryant into the cover. Only good for the count of 1. Death able to break free. Death now looking to unleash with that shoulder powerbomb. Lady in red, the lady in black with a big time choke slam, putting an exclamation point on it. Only good for the count of 2. Women's wrestling indeed. Middle rope, springboard, moonsault for big money by the Blueprint. Bryant. With that double chicken wing face buster. Take some time to soak it all in, right in the opponent's face. But Death, she's been in Bryant's spot, and she wants it back. Standing toe-to-toe, exchanging blows. Amaya Bryant coming out on top of the exchange. Nasty combination, a knee to the face. A Samoan driver by the champ. Bryant into the cover for the win. The Blueprint. And just like that, it is all over. The Blueprint delivering once again, ladies and gentlemen, the GOAT in women's wrestling. Amaya, 2 belts, Bryant. Just went through a back alley brawl with Madison Death. The hard-hitting rough and tumble former women's champion brought the business. But the Blueprint, the Grand Slam champion, would not be denied here on this evening.
Here is your winner, Amaya, the Blueprint Bryant.
Maya Bryant, ladies and gentlemen. The Grand Slam GOAT in women's wrestling. Ugh. With a dominant showing here. That was pretty one-sided though, so it's okay. We'll take 3 stars on that. The champ looking strong on TV. I can't hate it. I can't hate it at all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I guess, well, time flies when you're having fun. It's time for the main event of the evening. Brought to you by Big Slam Energy Drink. We got Turtle Harrington going head-to-head with Reese the Destroyer, and Harrington believes that he is the one and only man that can dethrone Terrible Tito in the World Heavyweight Championship. The Big Bad's been running his mouth to anybody that'll listen.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Bad Guys from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 273 pounds, Turner Harrington.
Pissed off about his loss to Briggs last week in that number 1 contendership match. Pissed off that he was placed in a gauntlet match. And now the pissed off server from South Australia, the former World Heavyweight Champion, the 2-time Grand Prix champion, Turtle Harrington, with a chip on his shoulder the size of a boulder, ready to take out his frustration here in this main event. Bars.
And his opponent from El Dorado, weighing in at 269 pounds, Reese the Destroyer.
Fresh of a victory inside Hell in a Cell. Less than 48 hours ago, the Hawaiian Lion, Reese the Destroyer, taking to the square circle once again, like he just wasn't playing in Hell's structure. Ready to build up the momentum of that pay-per-view victory. Reese the Destroyer in his first ever main event. Now believing he's unstoppable. The Titan Slayer, the Hawaiian Lion, the former hardcore champion. Is he ready for the pressure? Is he ready for that main event spot underneath the big lights against a world-class competitor in Turtle Harrington? Definitely a step up in competition for Reese. And only time will tell if he's ready. Turtle Harrington, Reese the Destroyer. One-on-one action, and we underway. This is the main event of the evening, All-Star Pro Wrestling, Season 3, Episode 19 of Monday Night Havoc. July 28th, 2025. The reigning World Heavyweight Champion on day 191 of his legendary title reign. Clearly with the night off. Well, fucking beat everybody, you know. Got nobody for the fight. The highly decorated Turtle Harrington, not only a multi-title champion in his own right, but the legendary mind beyond the Turtle Academy. Oh, he also being a former tag team champion and leading Bad Boys Inc. to 2 successful tag team championship reigns as well. This man, all about back to the basics. All about the fundamentals of the game. After losing his World Heavyweight Championship to Cold Steel this past December, Turtle Harrington went back to the drawing board, stripped away all the prestige, all the popular circumstance, all the bells and the whistles, and in the Renaissance, late season 2 and beyond, the recipe of success, still with one of the highest winning percentages in the league on the season. The big bad on the attack. You know, there's no way Reese is 100%. Coming off that Hell in a Cell performance versus the Titans' own AJ Albright. It was cerebral, tactical. Turtle Harrington knows that. He's going to find that chink in the armor. He's going to exploit it. Harrington, with that clubbing blow immediately into the cover, referee in position only go for the count of 1. Reese, in the meanwhile, has been at war with AJ Albright and the Titans for the better part of 2 months now. With the big win inside of Hell in a Cell, trying to feed off that momentum. Trying to take that win and make the most of it. And now a true test for the first time ever, the main event scene against some of the top caliber all-stars in the entire league. Harrington looking to drop the hammer. Reese with the recovery of the slingshot. Oh, shit! He walked right into it. Turtle Harrington, the big bad, dropping some big bombs. And he is feeling it. Irish whip into the ropes, drops down underneath. Leapfrog over the top. Harrington, hard knee strike, right to the face, dropping Reese in place. Bars. The no-look of the casket drop, clearing 3/4 of the distance of the ring into the cover. Turtle Harrington for the win. Holy good for the cover, 2. Reese firing up. He's feeling it. The Hawaiian Lion with the heart of a warrior surging through him. Reese ready to unleash, ready to feast. That vicious scowl with evil intent, boot to the midsection, cut his opponent stuffed. Don't do it. Apron power bomb. Yes, friends. This indeed is awesome. Reese the Destroyer. Turtle with, ooh, shit, reversal on the reversal. And a big leaping clothesline. Reese zeroed in. Harrington on the receiving end. Deadlift sit-out power bomb. The amount of strength, the core strength to pull off a move like that. Now dialed in. The Hawaiian Lion. Circling his prey. Reese up the springboard to not get all of it, but did get enough to drop his opponent. Harrington trying to scramble to his feet, being propped up by the corner now. Reed's going to put him right back down. But only fools rush in. Harrington firing right back. The anti-hero in a half shell. Looking for no-look casket drop. In the extinction level event, that massive super kick right in the face for the win. Only good for the count of 1. Dialed in. Reese the Destroyer. Looking for it, but cut off. Harrington, the tactician, saw it coming, ain't able to counter. Shell shocked, shell shocked, shell shocked. Into the cover for the win. Turtle Harrington, holy good for the count of 2. And Harrington and just about everybody in the arena knew that was going to do it, but Reese still holding on. Back to the drawing board. These two guys mixing it up here. And a hard knee strike off the rebound. Caught Reese clean, coming in, going up top. Harrington. Ooh, looking with a flying headbutt. Nobody home. Reese zeroed in, but taking too long on the taunt and powerbombed out of his shoes into oblivion. Turtle Harrington now with the clear advantage in the driver's seat. And the rolling senton. The big bad. Trying to drop the hammer, but Reese once again avoiding disaster, saving this match. Smashing Harrington face first in that top turnbuckle. The big splash, nobody home, and Harrington with another opportunity. Swinging side slam. He got all of it, folks. He is feeling it. Turtle Harrington. Reese the Destroyer here in this main event. Rebound suplex, dropping Reese on the top of the dome. Reese firing back. Nice leg lace or dragon screw takedown. Take your pick. Oh, ready for some spare ribs. Reese with that gutbuster combination. Immediately hit the cover for the win. Reese the Destroyer. Only good for the count of two. Well, returning the favor from early on in the match. Reese zeroed in, ready to play a song for you. He called it the Symphony of Destruction. Taking Harrington for the ride, for the win, and just like that, it is all over. Wow, did not expect that at all. Holy shit, Reese. Who are you? That's how you do it in the main event, you guys. Reese climbs to that next level. Going to blows with the big bad. In one-on-one action. And sparks flew. That was something else right there. From bell to bell to pillar to post, these two dudes put it on one another. Hard-hitting heavyweight action to close out Monday Night Havoc. Symphony of Destruction.
Here is your winner, Reese the Destroyer.
Starting to string together a couple in a row. Reese the Destroyer was quite possibly the biggest win in his career here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. Here in the main event, close up the show. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for joining us. Reverberations, blood, sweat, and tears all throughout All-Star Pro Wrestling. Now, in full transparency, I don't know the status of Fight Night just yet. I got a work activity I got to deal with on Wednesday, so we will deal with that. I'll let y'all know more as details emerge. Definitely fight night. Definitely Power Drivers on for Thursday. And then us and the creative team are working rigorously to figure out our PLE plans. So stay tuned for that. So with that being said, I want to thank you all once again for tuning in and being a part of this thing that we call All-Star Pro Wrestling. I've been War and Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling. And this is Monday Night Havoc. Until next time, everybody, keep the peace or fight like hell. Good night, everybody.